What's up guys, welcome back to another video, hope you're all doing well today. Today we are going to be playing a track by everyone's favourite Muppet, it is the Fat Muppet, and the track is SX Test. Now, I think he's been lurking in the shadows for a while. I've not seen anything really recently about like coming projects from him. Maybe I've just not been paying enough attention at all, but this seemed to come out of the blue for me really. And the name SX Test fills me with a little bit of joy, because to me that kind of tells me that there's some more project in the works and more stuff coming up. This track is, I mean, it looks beautiful for a start on the surface. It's quite rare that when you get some custom Supercross tracks that they've got a nice environment to them, and I suppose some you could just say, oh, it's a bit bare, it's a bit barren, but it kind of gives me that proper like test track vibe, you know, even if it's in the middle of nowhere. I love the skybox, and the skybox looks really, really good having a look around. I won't lie, when I first loaded up the track, I had a very, very low IQ moment. I went up the start straight and I hooked a left around this corner that I'm about to go right around now. I had absolutely no idea which way the start was meant to go, and I didn't even see these little flags here that you're meant to go right and then rejoin the track. I had, yeah, not my finest hour by any means, but I know where I'm going now, and just going to run a few laps, just have a nice time, really nice little chilled MX bike sesh, not push too hard, not really have to focus too much. This track itself is, it's on the easier end of tracks. Fat Muppet itself does say in the description that it's a good warm-up for some of the harder SX tracks out there, but I'm not sure if he's referring to the player playing it, or if he's referring to himself and more projects that he's working on. And I thought I'd hop on the Yamaha today because it done really well in my shootout video not that long ago. Seen a whole bunch of people riding it in Supercross lately, so I thought I'd give it a little shot myself. I'm not probably going to change the bike that I ride in aerial Supercross anytime soon, purely because I don't kind of want to get out my rhythm. I'm doing really, really well right now, in a really good place. If you haven't watched yesterday's Daytona stream, please go back and watch it. I think the main event starts at about 2 hours 22-ish. It was one of the shorter streams, which I was really, really happy with. I know the week before it was about 4 hours, just because issues with the servers and stuff, but really kind of smooth program last night. Really, really happy with how it went. The heat and the rain both had dramas in them. Both really, really stressed me out at the start. The heat race, I can't remember the exact start, but I know I was down. I crashed a few times throughout. Main event, though, went down in turn 1, went down again in the first straight. I was back in about 18th-ish when I got going. A little spoiler here, so that's what I say, please do go and watch it if you haven't already. Spoiler being that I managed to charge from back in 18th, came back through to challenge for the lead at kind of the halfway point in the race. Went down, collided with Seabolt. Like, nobody's fault there. It might have been a little bit of both of us. I was turning slightly to the right in the whoops, he was going slightly left, and we got together. Racing instant there, no one's fault at all. And then I managed to get up again. I was in about 5th place, come through again, caught up again, and then finally made the pass, and then managed to just kind of ride quite smooth and consistently, brought it home, and I won by about, I think it was like 20-ish seconds, maybe a little bit over 20 seconds. Really good race. Daytona was an incredible track. Really, really liked how the road formed in the EU race. We actually had to change our lines halfway through the moto, because there was getting some really mean ruts and kickers throughout it, so I really, really like that. It's very rare that you have to change your lines on these Supercross tracks. I imagine, looking at this track, imagine it would actually be very, very good for racing. He's gone through the effort of making multiple viable lines in each section, which is always nice, and something that's really, really sad that I love is something like this. Like how minute this is here, that I don't know how well you see it. Let me back up a bit. You might not be able to see it too well on YouTube. Can you see how the landing's a little bit lower than the rest of it? And it just gives that feeling that, you know, this track's been ridden, people have been taking this as like their main line, the track's been wearing away, and I love that sort of thing, which is just why I love the aerial tracks as well recently, where we've been getting pre-made ruts and stuff, and I think it just adds that extra layer of like realism. Just really, really enjoy it, and I might at some point try and do this track with some higher road than I have right now, because I think I'm just on standard 1. I mean, it doesn't seem to be making much of an effect right now. I'm not sure what the soil is like. I'm not sure what's been done underneath, but seems like quite a hard track, and looking at the decal and the surface, looks like it's meant to be quite hard pack. No idea where it's meant to be located. It looks like from the description he found the track layout somewhere on the interwebs and just thought it'd be a good one to replicate. He says it's going to be like Honda test track-ish from like 2015 era. I've no idea. I don't keep up to date with all the different test tracks that all of the riders have. Oh my God, keep it going, keep it going, keep her up. Ah, no. Ah, still wearing my retro gear from last night as well. Absolutely love it, and it goes quite well with the Yami as well. So, thought why not? Really, I do apologise if every now and then you can hear a little bit of background noise. Unfortunately, it is the kids that I'm keeping in my basement, and they just they get a little bit noisy every now. I'm just messing with you. It's one of the rare occasions here in the UK where we actually have sun. So kind of the whole street, the whole road, we've got the kids kind of outside playing and like shouting and screaming and stuff. So if the mic does pick it up, I'm sorry. I'm hoping it doesn't. You know, I mean, I paid a decent amount for the mic. I hope it would just pick up my voice and nothing else. But you never know. I mean, I'm not no pro when it comes to setting up these things, so I'm not sure what the noise gate's like and the leveling and stuff. So I can just cross my fingers and hope that YouTube don't demonetize me for mentioning kids being in my basement. But you know, we move. I'm sorry if I sound deep as well today. You know, like my sleeping pattern's still a little bit boofed. Had to get up early today to go and get my car serviced. Came back home, just went straight back to bed, you know, for a couple of hours, and I think I've only been awake about 15 minutes or so before hopping on and recording this. And I don't know if I can't speak for everyone, but I find every time I wake up my voice is a little bit deeper than usual, a little bit more bassy, but maybe it makes me sound even sexier, you know, who knows. Get a fair few comments on people saying that they enjoy my voice. Someone hopped in the stream last night and was like, just watch one of your very first videos where you said you really hate the sound of your voice, and but I think it sounds really nice, so thank you. That brought a little bit of a smile to my face, as someone that just doesn't like their own voice. But does anybody? I'm sure if anybody like kind of recalls themselves and listens back to how they sound, you probably think you sound horrible, because you actually sound different on the recording than how you think you sound in your head. It's a really weird thing. It's something that I'm slowly starting to get better with, something that I'm kind of not so embarrassed about. It's nothing to be embarrassed about in general, you know, but for someone that had never done this before up until like just under a year ago, quite a nerve-wracking experience. For someone like me that does get a little bit anxious from time to time, gets a bit awkward, you know, it's quite a scary thing, just going out there and putting yourself out on the internet. Probably another reason why I'm not really fancying facecam stuff anytime soon, because it's a massive leap, you know. Once it's out there, it's out there. But I do keep toying with the idea of having like this persona, you know. I know some people here, maybe not people from the US, but definitely people from the UK will know who Newbies is. He's a like a commentary style YouTuber, and he's never shown his full face. You know, he wears like a mask and a hat the entire time, and even something along those lines I feel like could be quite entertaining. But that's for another day. You know, that's down the line. It's not happening anytime soon. Very happy with where things are at the moment. Growth every single day has been nuts. I've been absolutely working my arse off trying to stick to a double upload schedule, and I'm not sure how long it's going to last. I'm sure it's going to dip back down to 1 at some point, you know, maybe when I've finished the Monster Energy Supercross career mode. Obviously they don't do too well in terms of views, however, now there are those few people that really do enjoy watching it, and now I've started it and committed to it, I really do want to see it through. I don't want to happen like some of you really old viewers might know. I started a MTX Moto Tracks career mode like months and months ago, very early days of the channel, and it just fizzled out just because the amount of time that I put into it and the reward off of it just wasn't really worth it, you know. So that fizzled out. Kind of wish I carried on doing it now, because it would be nice to finish that. And I've seen I don't know if he has just started it. I won't lie, I've not been on the SYS channel for a little bit, but I've seen someone post in Discord, Kellen, doing an MTX video, like career mode. I don't know if that's something that he's done previously or if he's doing right now, but if he's doing it right now, then shout out to him. It's really nice that games like MTX get that recognition, because when you get these new games come out, the MXGP games, the MESX games, they're nowhere near in comparison to how good the older games were, like MTX, and then like Superfly, Reflex, Alive, Unleashed, Untamed. Like, you can just, I don't know if a lot of the time it is nostalgia talking, if they were just that much better, but I like to think that they were better. I used to love, I used to try and learn the Superfly intro song, but I never used to be able to get it down because the words just kind of all blend in together, and I'm not going to embarrass myself by singing it here, but you guys will know what I'm on about, and I guarantee a whole bunch of you after this video's done, you're going to go and YouTube MX Superfly intro song or music, and it will come up and you'll be overwhelmed with nostalgia. I absolutely love it. So there's some old songs as well. I can't remember if it was from I think it was from Untamed, not Unleashed. But do you remember the song Quad Up by Casper K and the crew? I used to love that song so much as well. It was so good. Oh god, I wish we had good music in games nowadays. Nowadays, I feel like companies just think all motocross guys listen to is just heavy metal, and that's it. I mean, obviously there's some of you that do, but that's not the case for the most part. I'm really struggling to get this triple win. I feel like that would be so fast if I can go triple double. Maybe I'll probably get it off camera as soon as I stop recording. No, my luck. Let's go on off. Can I? Oh god, I'm not going to make it. Oh, don't go over the bars, please. Thank you. Oh, that was close. This track is very nice and chilled. I think it's not a difficult track by any means. So for the newbie, the new Supercross guy that's just trying to get into it, because I get a hell of a lot of comments asking what a good beginner Supercross track is. Probably going to start recommending this, but it's very well done. That's the thing as well. The transitions on the jumps are really nice. The corners are banked just that right amount where you can't hit it absolutely pinned, but you also don't have to tiptoe around the corner. Really good. And I imagine that if the road was a little bit higher and you get dug down a little bit, then it would be even better. But as I say, I think it's meant to be quite a hard pack track with not a whole lot of road, because I don't think I'm running 0 right now. I'm pretty sure I'm just on standard 1A road. But I'm sure I'll find that out at a later date. I hope that you boys have been having a nice weekend so far. I feel like once I've actually properly woken up, as I say, I've only just woken up again recently, I feel like I'll be somewhat refreshed. I've been struggling a little bit recently, just feeling exhausted, but I've had a very busy couple of weeks, I suppose, so trying to get some normalcy back. I'm going riding tomorrow. Absolutely love it. I hope that the weather's like it is today in the UK for me right now, because that would just be amazing. I cannot wait for the day. My dad came home from work yesterday and he was like, you know you're going to hate me by the end of Sunday, right? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I am going to push you to your absolute limit. You've got 20-minute long sessions each time on Sunday when you're riding, and you are not putting off, you are not slowing down for that entire 20 minutes. You go as hard as you can for as long as you can. And I was like, okay, I guess. But then it's a good thing as well, because I need to be pushed like that just to really get the most out of my riding, but then at the same time get that fitness back, because I'm not going to really gain much if I ride around for the 3 laps that I can do and then pull off or like slow down dramatically. I need to kind of push through that pain, through the arm pump, and it'll be nice to experiment with different things as well. I need to write down a note or something and try and remind myself as soon as I'm done with this video, I need to go and start charging my GoPro and clear the Canada Heights videos off it to make some room. That is very important, because you guys just constantly asking for more real life stuff after I posted that video the other week, so love to see that. Nice that you guys are enjoying it. I think that will do it for me for this video. As you can see, while I've been riding around, I've not had too many dramas. Nice and straightforwards, and I am pretty cold right now. I just hopped straight on the game to do this. Very well made track. Fat Muppet's done a very good job here. He's thanked the Earthworks crew for like feedback and testing and such. So nice to see multiple people getting involved in the same project. That's really good to see. Really excited for more. I mean, Fat Muppet's one of them creators where every time he releases something, it seems to be at like the very top of the race server list every single time. They seem to be like community favourites, so always like seeing some new releases from him. Thank you very much for continuing to provide for this community. Really appreciate it, and I appreciate you as well. That'll do it for me. I hope you guys have a lovely day, whatever it is you're up to. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and yeah, that'll do it for me. Catch you later. Peace.
My tent way too damn dark. Laugh in your face like man dark. Came a long way from the bad days way back. Had to burn down that landmark. Seen some things I ain't really want to see. It's all good, that's what made me me. Now who would I be if I had it easy? Used to break down, now I'm in a 350. Like whoa, I've been laying way too low. Had to switch up and change my flow, cause I'm back from the block. Had to bust some rocks and dust off the dust to get back in the box. Now why you wanna